Welcome back to our call the internet. Okay, so tonight we're this vid by RRG, and it's called All the Red Flags Hazel E Ignored with Devon Walker. Looky here, right? You got them couples that are on social media talking about how happy they are, but not everything that glitters is gold. But yeah, I definitely should not have gone on Instagram before coming to this, because now I can't stop laughing. I'm trying to hold it in, but it's just... I'm struggling. It's a struggle. But damn. Some people... Love is blind, right? They ignore the warning signs. It is what it is. But yeah, sure. Without further ado, about to get into his reaction. Yeah, if you can hear the Uber in the background, the cleaner's cleaning.
Before we jump into other people's business, be sure to head on over to rrgsnacks.com. Our author having flings with Young Berg and Rick stand that has an assortment of barbecue bacon jerky, strawberry cheesecake popcorn, and gummy sour bears.
Okay, let's get into it now.
After having flings with Young Berg and Ray J and a disastrous relationship with Cat Williams, Hazel was focused on herself and living.
Cat Williams, isn't that the guy?
She told his TV YouTube
Hey, Cat Williams, isn't that the guy from... What's that movie called? School Dance. You know, one where he's like, whose goddamn white baby is that? that guy. I see the guy's face but never put a face to the name. Yeah, that guy. That is Caucasian mountains of Caucasus.
And all that in 2017, which was right after she moved from Dubai to Houston, Davon slid into her DMs. At the time, he was 22, and during an episode of Marriage Boot Camp, Hazel confirmed that she's about 15 years older than him.
What?
He was also living in Houston and obviously wanted to connect, but Hazel didn't notice his message. The years passed by, and Davon reached out to her again. This time, she opened the message and was immediately attracted to him. So she replied. Hazel said he immediately started sending flirty messages and selfies. And straight out of the gate, he mentioned that he wanted to get married and was looking for a wife. Now, keep in mind, Davon had just turned 25 at this point, although he lied to Hazel and told her he was 28. And she
hell no.
well, and told him she was only 35. So, from the jump, their relationship was built on a lie.
Hey.
They continued.
How the hell do you expect a relationship to last if it was built off lies? The fuck? It was not the relationship travels fast and speed of light, that is that it started out as a lie. I don't know what's worse. Starting out as an affair or starting out as a lie? Probably a lie.
Chatting online for a couple of months, and according to Hazel, Davon begged to take her out, but Hazel E was hesitant, or maybe it was her intuition trying to tell her something. Eventually, Davon wore her down, and she invited him to help her move some stuff out of her car and into her new condo. When he arrived, he had some roses and a bottle of Henny.
Oh.
After helping her move, they went bowling.
Later
that night, Davon tried to smash, but she turned him down. Hazel said Davon later told her that he knew she was his wife because she was the first girl to decline his intimate advances. As they got to know each other more, she opened up to Davon and let him know that she wanted to get married and have a baby before she turned 40. And because she was on the fast track to settling down, he moved in with her about 2 weeks after they first met. Hazel thought it was a bit strange that he never invited her to his place. But she just rolled with it. Davon was doing and saying all the right things and would cater to her in a way that made her feel like she didn't need anyone else in her life, including her family. And Davon made sure
how many times now, like 10?
By allegedly cussing Hazel's mom out on the first day he met her.
Oh, hell no.
Hazel still didn't end things at this point, even though she recognized it as a huge red flag. Things weren't all hunky-dory on his side of the family either. He took to his Instagram to call out his male family members that kept sliding into Hazel's DM. Davon wrote,
no.
Start putting hands on my own blood. During their appearance on Marriage Boot Camp, Davon took a lie detector test and was asked if he was with Hazel for clout. He said no, but the test showed deception was indicated.
Another red flag. After that, she should have been like, yeah, get the fuck out. Fucking hell, man. I can't with people. Some people do anything for clout, but honestly, you should have clocked that when the girls are sliding in their DMs like that. I'm gonna be honest. It's in their DMs, and when you find that who's on about marriage and shit, it's like, yeah, this soon now? Right out the gate? Damn.
Are you kidding me? Instead of running for the hills, Hazel made him sign what she called a management contract, since he was so against signing a prenup. Hazel told him, since I'm going to
I made that sound a prenup.
This fair, so therefore I don't feel like I'm getting completely played.
You got played still.
Okay. Then they exchanged rings that the show provided them with. Hazel stated that the ring she received during their time on Marriage Boot Camp wasn't her style, so he promised to get her a better one once they left the show. When she announced their engagement in October 2019, it was with the ring she secured on her own. Hazel said she worked together with a Houston jeweler to provide them with free promo, and in return, she was able to keep the 10-carat ring. In other words, Davon never used his own money to purchase her the ring of her dreams.
Of course he didn't.
No one knew that at the time of her engagement announcement, she and Davon were already married. And that brings us to our next set of red flags.
I lost count how many
Hazel
there's
said
been
on
so
their
far.
wedding day, she burst into tears because she knew it wasn't right. However, she went through with it because she didn't want to ruin the day.
Jesus
The
Christ.
day after they tied the knot, a girl slid into Hazel's DMs and claimed Davon had cheated on her. Davon admitted to corresponding with the girl, but said he never met up with her. Soon after the wedding, they signed a post-nuptial agreement, and Hazel said she knew they wouldn't last and was always thinking about what was real and what was fake with Davon.
Jesus
After
Christ.
they married, Hazel claimed he started getting physical with her and calling her out of her name.
Oh, no. That
Davon was all about him.
No, that should have been the walking away bit, but hey, I can't even say shit about that because there's people that... Unless you've been in that situation yourself, it's easy to be like, oh, why didn't you walk away once I was physical like that? But unfortunately, it's not easy to do that. It's not easy. But this shit's crazy.
And wasn't looking out for the family. She was responsible for paying all the bills and even paid for their luxury items, including trips out of the country. Ooh. Things allegedly got much worse after their daughter was born in June 2020. Davon started staying out all night. He allegedly told her he was out making money, but Hazel said he never brought any money home. When he was at home, everything was reportedly setting him off, and Hazel claims he was tormenting her, Ava, Hazel's sister, and even the dog.
In the dog?
In May 2022, Hazel announced she was pregnant with baby number 2. Sadly, she suffered complications from an infection she got from a previous surgery and lost the baby. In October 2022, Hazel E. and Ava went to Aruba to escape Davon and his anger. She exposed his threatening messages, videos, and photos of the injuries she and her daughter allegedly sustained due to Davon.
I think I saw it on Instagram.
A mommy makeover and has suffered complications ever since. After separating from Davon, she posted a video of herself from a hospital and bashed Davon for being selfish and taunting her during her recovery.
Damn.
In December 2022, it was reported that Hazel filed for divorce. Davon denied all claims against him and shared on Instagram that he would seek full custody of their daughter. As of this video, it appears that he has deactivated his Instagram. We wish Hazel E. all the best as she moves...
Wow, 29 red flags. I thought it was like 40. Shit. I lost count regardless. But this shit's crazy. I just feel bad for...
with this new chapter of her life. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to join us on TikTok for more...
Damn, that shit's crazy. I think... Out of these ones that I've watched, the one with Hilary Duff and her ex was named Joe Madden or something like that. That one and this one takes the cake. Like, this one shocks me more. A toxic situation and a kid's been brought into it and all that. Jesus Christ, I feel bad for this child right now. But then 29 red flags, I thought there was way more. This shit's crazy. The relationship started out as a lie. It got physical. That shit's crazy. I can't. Like, when you notice these warning signs kind of, like, leave before they get worse, but at the end of the day, it's easier said than done. Anyways, remember right to comment, see what people are saying right now. Someone read it, I left in the comments. Someone goes, Hazel likes pretty boys, light-skinned, frail, and dependent. Fucking hell. No, she does love her light-skinned dudes, doesn't she? Hazel was a doormat in every relationship she was in. And she used to get some self-love because, baby, this ain't it. There's some people, right? They're so blind by love that they become doormats. It's crazy. So, I mean, there's some people that they've been in a relationship for so long, they've been beaten down, weighed down to the point where they've become almost a shell of their former selves, and they almost become a doormat when it comes to their spouse. It's very fucked up. Like, legit, absolutely fucked. Anyways, let me read another comment. Okay, still got time. This just reinforced my stance that I'd rather never have a child than to repeat toxic cycles and have a baby with any old thing because time is ticking. She ignored the red flags. She buried them being selfish. Yeah, this is why you gotta watch who you marry and watch who you have kids with, because people are. And this is not just me talking about, and this is talking whether it's a guy saying the girl the dream or the girl saying the guy a dream, or whatever way you look at it. There's people that will chase you, jump through hoops for you, they'll say I love you, and be with you, blah blah blah, and you give them that chance. You marry them, you have a kid with them, and all of a sudden they switch up on you, and you ignore all the warning signs, and it's like, mate, the warning signs are there, you just didn't look, you just ignored them, even though they were blatant in your face. But you can't just put it on that. But yeah, more of the story, watch who you have a kid with, so you're not repeating the same toxic patterns as you did previously, if not worse. Devon sounds a lot like Safari. Did any of us even think that Devon actually had the money to purchase Hazel that type of ring that she wanted in the first place? I didn't pay attention to it at all. I was looking at this like, okay. The topic of this already said it enough better than I ever could. This is a prime example of everything that glitters isn't gold. Hazel saw that he was very physically attractive, and given her poor history with men and low self-esteem, yeah, some people have low self-esteem, they need to know that worth. Anyway, self-esteem, figured she'd finally hit the jackpot. Sis really ignored every single warning sign, red flag, and there were obviously several, before deciding to settle down with dude. Hopefully this whole entire situation is a learning lesson to not only her, but to the rest of us out here as well. Sometimes the finer they are, men and women alike, the more hell they'll give you. Oh gosh. I think someone's walking my door. But yeah, the finer they are, the more hell they'll give you. I just had to laugh in that bit, but yeah. What can I say? Some people have got such poor taste in partners. It's actually insane, right? They'll go for people who are physically attractive, but personality-wise, they're ugly as hell. Broke bums that cannot provide for themselves, let alone anyone else. or just the joker, who's funny. They're probably nicely done, but they're funny as well. But in serious situations, they are appalling. Yeah? Take what? Wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Some people have such poor, the point I'm trying to make is, some people have such poor, are terrible at picking, significant others, right? They'll pick people that are emotionally unavailable, still hung up on an ex, and all that stuff. And it's like, damn, maybe don't pick these type of people next time, but hey ho. People are attracted to a certain type, like flies around shit. It's insane. 15 years older, moved in after 2 weeks, cursed her mama out, he would shoot for clout, shaking my head, failed lie detector test, signed contract, bought your own engagement ring. It's hard to feel bad for Hazel seeing how she talks so bad about dark skin women. Yeah, she did do that, didn't she? This is probably why I'm like, the only person I feel sorry for in this is honestly the child. That's all I got to say about that. Roses and a bottle of Hennessy. This is some hood romance. Oh man. I mean, I want to get a bottle of Hennessy now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I got Amaretto and Brandy downstairs, so yeah. I only having the Brandy downstairs, I can't. Anyway, someone said, hold up, we need more tea on her relationship with Cat Williams. Yeah, I actually want to know now. I'm intrigued now. Hold up, cursing her mama out and she continued to be with him? Hell nah. It would have been over after that. Yeah, it would have been a wrap. You know, disrespecting your family, let alone disrespecting you. There's some things where I'm just looking like, this happened in front of you and you still chose to ignore this red flag here. That should have just been your sign. Yeah, then get him the fuck out. But what's done is done. It seems like every relationship from love and hip hop is toxic as fuck. Looks like it. Right? If it's not violence, then it's cheating. Or both. Fucking hell, this person. Nasal is a walking red flag herself. I wasn't shocked they ended things, but the way she's going about it is embarrassing to herself. The fact that everything is all put on blast on social media, like I just was on Instagram one day and I just saw it on my timeline. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? There's some things that got to be dealt with in-house. But yeah, moral of the story, watch who you have a kid with. Do not ignore the flags that are clearly shown in front of you. And the day someone disrespects your family, like, in front of you like that, or in public, or in private, is a day that they got get to step in. Deadass. This making someone I know, their relationship history was bad, but it's a walk in the park and tame in comparison to this shit. Damn. Worst thing you can do is be in an abusive relationship, but to have a baby by your abuser, knowing he was this way before the baby, is insane. Shaking my head. Let's pray for her. Yes, prayers for her, prayers for her child. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not about to say a prayer here. I'll let mom do that. But yeah. Some people need to know their worth, and some people just need to know when to just walk away from a situation. Because if you stay in a bad situation long enough, you'll probably end up making many trips to the hospital, or end up in a body bag, and you'll probably end up with a criminal record. Or maybe all the above. Yeah. What a mess. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.